Good late afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Glad to have you with us. I'm Eric Thacker, welcoming you in to the Big South coverage presented by State Farm's basketball coverage of the Bob Jones University and Presbyterian College, the home school in the Big South Conference here in Clinton, South Carolina. It's a gorgeous day outside, but for Presbyterian College, they look to keep things heated up as they try to get back-to-back wins as they get ready to tip off with a record of 2-4. Bob Jones with a record of 3-6. Taking a look at the starting lineups for Presbyterian, and this is a lineup that head coach Greg Nybert has been jumbling around a little bit. Devon Bell will get the point guard start today. Marcus Terry will be the 2 guard. Jordan Downing will play the wing, and then Ruben Arroyo Felix, who had such a good game last outing, will join Will Truss on the front line for Presbyterian. Now let's take a look at the starting lineups for Bob Jones University. Starting at guard will be Ray Holden, 6'1" junior out of Baltimore, Maryland. Number 22, Marshall Riddle, a freshman guard at 6'3" from Royal Palm Beach, Florida. John Reese, wearing jersey number 50, is a freshman forward from Maryville, Michigan, standing at 6'5". Kyle Turner, the 6'7" junior forward from Sugar Hill, Georgia, wearing jersey number 30. And then Corey Turner will be wearing jersey number 55. He's a sophomore from Sugar Hill, Georgia at 6'4". So they will have a smaller front line. Let's see how Presbyterian College will attack it. The head coach for Bob Jones University, Neil Ring, and Greg Nybert in his 27th year at the helm of Presbyterian College. So it's Bob Jones and Presbyterian here at the Templeton Center. Glad to have you with us. I'm Eric Thacker. I'll be pitching solo today. You take a look at the wrapped up fist there of Deshaun Murray, whose surgery was a success. And here in a moment, we will join Zach for our starting lineups and as we honor America here at the Templeton Center.
The Big South Conference and its member institutions are committed to creating a safe, comfortable, and enjoyable experience for all fans. Spectators are reminded that behavior contrary to the fan code of conduct may result in immediate ejection from the premises. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Templeton Center for tonight's game featuring the Bob Jones Bruins and your Presbyterian College Blue Hose. Here are tonight's starting lineups. First, the starters for Bob Jones. A junior guard from Baltimore, Maryland, number 3, Ray Holden. A freshman guard from Royal Palm Beach, Florida, number 22, Marshall Riddle. A junior forward from Sugar Hill, Georgia, number 30, Kyle Turner. A freshman forward from Maryville, Michigan, number 50, John Reese. And a sophomore forward from Sugar Hill, Georgia, number 55, Corey Turner. The Bruins are coached by Neil Ring. Assistant coaches are Andrew Wingreen, Tony Miller, and Larry Hunt. And now, the starters for Presbyterian College. A senior guard from Johns Creek, Georgia, number 2, Marcus Terry. A freshman guard from Charlotte, North Carolina, number 5, Devon Bell. A senior center from Vestavia Hills, Alabama, number 15, Will Truss. A redshirt senior guard from Huntersville, North Carolina, number 21, Jordan Downing. And a freshman forward from Richmond, Virginia, number 23, Ruben Arroyo Felix. The Bulldogs are coached by Greg Knight. Assistant coaches are Pierre Miller, John Reynolds, and Steve Roberts. Athletic trainer is Nelson Jones.
So the starters, we honored America earlier today as the ladies defeated South Carolina State 46-33. An outstanding win here at home, and now it's up to the men to win this doubleheader against Bob Jones. Presbyterian College, you know the story of those injuries. Reggie Dillard out for the year, and then Murray out. And PC fought hard in those 3 games down in Louisiana and came back at home to win. Bob Jones in the navy, trimmed in gold and sky blue, and Presbyterian in their home whites, trimmed in blue and garnet. So Will Truss and John Reese to get things underway. And we are here at the Templeton Center. Marcus Terry will grab that tip, and PC works the basket to our left. Downing refusing to take that open jumper on that left wing. Open again. Nice skip pass to Marcus Terry. Patience by PC. Now Downing will square up and shoot. Off of the back of the rim, no. And Will Truss dives to try to get the loose ball, but Bob Jones will come up with the basketball. Working the basket to our right, Riddle. Picked up man-to-man defense by Presbyterian and Marcus Terry. Out high, Reese. Marcus Terry on-ball defender, very good. Almost takes that passing lane away, and then out of bounds on the baseline, and that was due to the defense of Terry and Bell. Presbyterian College, after losing those 3 games in Louisiana, came back and played Toccoa Falls nicely. Got that victory here at home. Going baseline, and nice bank off the glass. Jordan Downing, so tough, not only with the jumper, but off the dribble as well. Really knows when to float it up. A little defensive breakdown there by Presbyterian as they didn't get there on the reverse. And the first field goal goes in by Kyle Turner, tied at 2. Bob Jones, part of that National Christian Collegiate Athletic Association, the same as Toccoa Falls. And in that zone, there's a nice look inside to Will Truss, up and under. And the thing about Will has been he is a left-hander, but getting more skilled with the opposite hand. So we'll look for that. And we'll also look for the guards to dribble, penetrate against the zone defense, as Ray Holden throws that one in front of the Presbyterian College bench. Coming in is Noah Smith for Bob Jones. Jordan Downing again. That one's a little deep. A nice offensive board by Ruben. Bell will take the 3, and we are 0 for 3 from behind the arc early. Will Truss working against John Reese, the 6'5 freshman. But now he'll let Reese come out high as Reese is on the top of the key. Now Terry. Pull up on Terry. That's a good looking jumper by Marshall Riddle. the 6'3" freshman out of Royal Palm Beach, Florida. And we're tied at 4 here in the first half, early going. Nice feed into Truss, the double hand slam. And John Reese, there was nothing he can do when the senior from Birmingham, Alabama is that far away from the bucket and can turn his shoulders toward it. You're dead. Reese, a nice look to give and go, and then Bell along with Arroyo there to get the turnover, and a nice tip in by Arroyo Felix. Boy, Greg Nybert high on this freshman at 6'8", said he could possibly be the very best basketball player that's ever played for him. That's a statement, folks, seeing that there's been many fine basketball players that played for Greg Nybert here at Presbyterian. Arroyo Felix guarding the ball and will be charged with the foul against Turner. And that's the first foul of the ball game.
PC foul on number 23, Ruben Arroyo Felix, his first, team first. Media timeout on the floor.
Media timeout on the floor. We'll take it with them. This is the Big South Network presented by State Farm. Presbyterian early doubling up. Bob Jones.
Hello, beautiful. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Hi, Anthony. How much does my discount double check save me?
About $150.
Done.
I don't have State Farm, but insurance, find me money.
I got you $1. Oh, you almost had it. You gotta be quicker than that.
Having insurance isn't the same as having State Farm. There to help you with unexpected savings. That's getting to a better state.
See your local State Farm agent to help you with unexpected savings.
Introducing the Mile High Bacon Thick Burger, only at Hardee's.
Does it make a difference if a biscuit is baked fresh 18 days ago or baked fresh 18 minutes ago? We think so.
The double-loaded omelet biscuit, new at Hardee's.
You're back to the Templeton Center looking at the early numbers. Bob Jones 2 for 2 from the field, but they've converted 4 turnovers, hence the 8-4 difference. Presbyterian shooting at 50%, but getting 4 points off of those turnovers. As you take a look at Austin Anderson and Felix there on the left. Reggie Dillard with his, no, that is Steve Osu, I'm sorry, with his back to us. 8-4 with just inside of 16 minutes to play. Each team with 2 rebounds, and for Presbyterian, those two to Ruben Arroyo Felix. So the Bruins will inbound behind their own bucket. And they'll inbound to Holden. Man-to-man defense by Presbyterian College. Marcus Terry will fight through that pick. Trying to draw the foul, and that one not going to get it for Riddle. And here comes PC as they attack. Downing will take that look, and string music for Jordan Downing after he pump faked from behind the arc. Downing with 5 to lead all scores. The runner up and in. Kyle Turner with 4 to lead the scoring for Bob Jones, 11-6. 15-10 remaining first half. Downing to Terry. Ed Drew in for Presbyterian as PC snaps it around the perimeter. Terry will hit from 3 from the far corner. Could be a very good outside shooting afternoon for Presbyterian, up by 9. Jordan Downing, who's improved his defense the last couple of years. High arcing jumper off of the back of the rim, no. But Smith able to keep it alive, and it's a fresh 35. the Bruins and Best, and he traveled. Sean Best, the 6'9", out of Mount Airy, North Carolina, the sophomore. And that's 4 turnovers. I was going to say 5 turnovers. And now coming in for Presbyterian, Jaron Withers. Will Truss got a couple buckets early, but they haven't gone down to him, electing to keep it on the outside. Ed Drew has it tapped away from him from behind. Good hands defensively by Sean Best, and here come the Bruins of Bob Jones. Holden, yeah, the 5 seconds almost there. Long three-pointer, it rims out. Terry with the board, and Terry's going to push. Almost lost the handle. Withers. Bell can't hit that outside shot, but he turns the ball over. A couple of turnovers now by PC here in the last couple possessions. Stop, pop, left elbow, no. And a board for the senior. And Bell is stripped from behind, but out on Marshall Riddle. Janelle Jenkins, number 22, also shares jersey number 10, will come in for Bell. And he'll inbound as he'll bounce it in. Ted Drew with a little hook. No, Will Truss tried to tap it to himself and unable to get it. So PC, no points on their last 3 possessions. PC's man-to-man defense, controlling things here early. But that was a good 2-point jumper over Ed Drew for Kyle Turner, who has 6 points, and he's 3 out of 4 from the field. 14-9, Presbyterian by 5. 12:35 remaining here in Clinton, South Carolina. Bob Jones is going to probably stay in that zone for the duration of this game, I would think. There is a athletic difference, and that is a foul on Sean Best over the back of Will Truss, and that's the first foul on the Bruins. But I was saying that athletically, in terms of speed and handling the ball and going off the dribble, as Arroyo Felix comes in for Will Truss, you would think that the Bruins and Bob Jones would struggle matching up defensively man-to-man with PC. Austin Anderson will come in for Terry. So Arroyo, Anderson, Withers, Drew, and Jenkins on the floor for Presbyterian. Withers will attack, kick it out to Austin Anderson. They're trying to establish Ed Drew down low. Arroyo, baseline, nice little up and under by Jenkins. That was some athleticism right there for 22. Went baseline and then just did that little hop and under and then got the bank. 16-9. Little mismatch there with the left hand, but Jenkins able to defend well on ball. Loose ball. Ed Drew is tied up, and the possession will go to the Bruins of Bob Jones University. Presbyterian College shooting at 58%. Bob Jones at 44. 3 turnovers by PC, 4 by Bob Jones, but it is Presbyterian by 7, 16-9. Media timeout on the floor here in Clinton.
I'm Chip Cooper, and this is Burt Fields. The savings are just a short drive away at Cooper Motor Company in Clinton.
Chrysler and Dodge make the #1 minivan in the country. You can save up to $7,500 on a new one at Cooper Motor Company.
And have you seen the all-new 2013 Dodge Dart? With an impressive 40 miles per gallon and more features than we can cover.
That's why, come take a test drive and get a chance to win $5,000 cash.
That's $5,000. Click, call, or step inside. If you can't trade with Cooper, you just can't trade.
What's special about Fats to me is the fact that we have so much passion we just take a lot of pride in what we do and deliver to our guests every single day. When it comes to our buildings, when it comes to our food, our ingredients, we have competitive pricing. We offer value. We bring it every day. Why would I go to the competition and play in the minor leagues when I can play in the big leagues at bats?
Fans, be sure to visit BigSouthSports.com and check out the league's online store with the best variety of Big South merchandise anywhere. Gear up with officially licensed apparel from all Big South schools. Watch for new products and even order gift certificates, all at the Big South Sports online store at BigSouthSports.com. 11:35 left, first half, 16-9 Presbyterian College. As you look at the Bruins of Bob Jones, part of the National Christian Collegiate Athletic Association, the South Division, and also host Toccoa Falls, the Eagles that played PC now 2 years in a row here at the Templeton Center. Last week, Presbyterian able to win that contest. High arcing shot goes in again by Kyle Turner. A nice jumper by number 30. 8 points for him, and that leads all scorers. 16-11 Presbyterian. Jenkins, Withers, nice alley-oop and the slam. That was assist Jenkins to Withers, and that's the first time we've been able to get the alley-oop to work with the flush finish at the offensive end. Had a couple of layups, but nothing that jammed it in. Oh, that was a right elbow, I thought.
Bob Jones foul on number 3, Ray Holden.
His first team foul, number 2.
Bruins substitution number 55, Corey Turner.
So Corey Turner will come back in for Sean Best for Coach Neil Ring. So take a look at Jenkins, looking over at Greg Nybert to get the offensive play in their half-court set here. Skip to Austin Anderson, nice feed inside, and then that's just strength. That's just pure strength right there. And you get the feeling that PC can almost do that every trip down if they'd like. But they got the Wofford Terriers Wednesday, so we'll probably see a lot of different offenses and things. And Will Truss is going to be asked to play big against the Wofford Terriers, a pretty good basketball team. And a turnover by Bob Jones. They'll go out of bounds. You take a look at Greg Nybert in his 27th year here, and said this best talented team. Felix. Good ball movement, Anderson. Nice feed in again to Truss. They collapse on Truss, fouled from behind Marshall Riddle, I believe, number 22.
Bruins foul on number 22, Marshall Riddle.
Yep,
his first.
that's the first foul on Riddle, and the third team foul. Withers almost losing that. 10 minutes left in the first half. BC by 9. There's the lob into Truss and the soft left hand. Ever since his freshman year, it's been getting better and better, and on the defensive end too, as he took out the Bruin along the baseline. Got tongue-tied there. Jordan Downing will come in. So Jenkins will handle the point in this lineup. Downing will move to the 3, which is his normal spot, as Anderson remains at the 2. But Anderson can handle the ball as well. And boy, Turner, he is not afraid to throw that thing up there. Okay, that's the second foul on Arroyo Felix. And see if Greg Nybert goes to the bench here with Arroyo. Kyle Turner. The first free throw attempts by either team. And bottom of the net on the front end. So Ed Drew, the sophomore from Suffolk, will come in for the freshman. And he knocks down 2 out of 2. And he has double figures, 10. The only other bucket, Riddle. Bounce pass through the hands of Downing, and then he splits the guards. No look pass. Ed Drew can't finish with the right hand underneath the basket. Austin Anderson almost got his hands on that. He did get his hands on that one. Downing, will he finish the finger roll lay-in? And a timeout by Neil Ring. 30-second timeout. And we will keep it right here. Fans, don't forget that we will be awarding our Hardy Star of the game. That'll be during the last media timeout in the second half. Hardee's, $5. Choose 2 of 5 sandwiches, fries, and a drink, and an apple turnover. Eat like you mean it. Hardee's. On the Hardee's $5 big bag. 8:53 remaining first half. Presbyterian up by 11. And now we'll pick up man-to-man defense by Presbyterian. Again, Presbyterian probably stay in the man defense, although they have that one too deep, and Ed Drew able to get it. And Kyle Turner with that long arcing shot. Jordan Downing, nope. Ed Drew had it and lost it. And then it's saved from Kyle Turner to his teammate Ray Holden, the junior guard out of Baltimore. Reese. Riddle will backpedal. 13 seconds on the shot clock. A couple little quick steps by Bob Jones, and you kind of think it may have had a couple of traveling calls. Shot clock violation as it went off the side of the board. Jordan Downing, they forgot about him, and a hard foul by Corey Turner on that left wing. Turner's first foul, team foul number 4 on the Bruins. And Jordan Downing, second team. I thought that he actually could have been first team as you take a look at Jordan Downing. Media timeout on the floor. Presbyterian College at home. They've got Wofford next week, but looking good here at the Templeton Center. They lead by 11.
There's an amazing place where family vacation memories are made and shared over and over again, where new experiences never disappoint, and where the only thing better than visiting is coming back again. Book your family vacation at visitmyrtlebeach.com and discover amazing values on area accommodations and family-friendly attractions. There's never been a better time to visit Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, where family time has never been so much fun.
And it's game on, 4th and 18. Friends rushing the party in under an hour. Supermom's headed for the snack aisle. Ooh, this one's a scramble. It's all come down to this. Look at that air. She's got it. And there's that signature double pour. Crisp chips, crunchy pretzels. This crowd's gone crazy.
We did it, honey. Best party ever.
Yeah, we did it.
Let's go for the glory.
We welcome you back to the Templeton Center on the campus of Presbyterian College. Part of the Big South. BigSouthSports.com is the source for all of your conference information, news, results, and so much more. Plus video on the Big South Network presented by State Farm, now with all streamed events free and available on your mobile devices. All this and more at BigSouthSports.com. Presbyterian College shooting at 61%. Bob Jones at 42. PC 11 out of 18 total. 2 out of 5 from behind the arc. That equates to 40%. 3 turnovers on Presbyterian College as Jake Campbell will come in, the center from Centerville, Ohio, who saw his beloved Buckeyes defeat Michigan today, although the loss of J.T. Barrett to a season-ending injury, it appears. Jordan Downing at the charity stripe. The front end rattles in. Remember, Downing kind of struggled from the line down in Louisiana, and I chuckle because he was in the high 80s in free throw percentage, and he fell to like 44%, but he makes 2 out of 2 there. 26-13. Downing with 9 points. Oh, that was traveling, and again, I have seen many steps from Bob Jones in this one. I've been called one time for it. 7-12. Jenkins, part of that big freshman class. Ooh, Jordan thought about it, then hesitated and thought about it again. And very unselfish is Jordan Downing. As we mentioned, I actually had a couple of votes for incoming this season Player of the Year honors, so we thought that he could possibly make first team. You just look at that stroke, because that one's a little short. Ed Drew with a nice save to himself, but then hits the baseline out of bounds. But did qualify for the second all-conference team, second team all-conference. Greg Nybert giving Ed Drew a hand for hustling. 26-13 with 6:36 remaining in the first half. Turner, who was the leading scorer for the Bruins with 4 field goals and a couple free throws. And that illegal screen, that one's called on 55, Corey Turner. No doubt about that one. He was moving in the lane. That's his second foul, and that's team foul number 5. Again, you see the patience and the unselfishness of Jordan Downing. Arroyo. Does he draw the foul? It is a block, and it is a bucket for Arroyo Felix.
Bob Jones foul on number 50, John Reese. His first, team 6.
One of Ken Blankenship's favorite players, too, is that freshman class. And he believes that this young man from Richmond, Virginia, is going to be a special one as well.
Bob Jones substitution number
Noah Smith from Scarborough, West Virginia, at 6'6", will come in as he replaces Corey Turner from Sugar Hill, Georgia. Jenkins inbounds to Downing. Downing looking for Truss. Austin Anderson, his first field goal attempt, no. Arroyo with the big offensive board and then fights for position on that left block. And he'll get his 6th point of the afternoon. MPC really beginning to look like they're going to start rolling here. 28-13 at the 5:40 mark first half. Off the foot of Ray Holden, out of bounds Presbyterian. Marcus Terry comes in for Austin Anderson. And Ed Drew in for Felix. Ed Drew likes running that baseline. Wow. His second three-point field goal. He has 12. Coach's timeout on the floor. This is the Big South Network presented by State Farm. All road games for the men will be on the radio, the voice of the Blue Hose, Sunny 103.5 FM. All home games will be streamed right here on the Big South Network presented by State Farm. This reminder, the State Farm halftime report will be coming up at halftime, and we'll share with you some of the numbers of the first half. Right now, Presbyterian College shooting the ball well at 59%. And from behind the arc, 38%. Where they're 3 out of 8 there. 13 out of 22 from inside the arc. The Bruins of Bob Jones University at 42%. 10 turnovers for the Bruins and 3 for PC that saw Presbyterian have double-digit turnovers the last 4 games, and looking to keep that one down in the single digits today. I'm sure that's a goal of head coach Greg Nybert. We've got 5:10 left here in the first half. Turner with that high arc off of the glass, and nice outlet to Terry. Give back to Jenkins, fouled, and he'll shoot from the line. And the foul on Marshall Riddle, his second.
Bob Jones foul on number 22, Marshall Riddle, his second.
Now Camden Jones, the 6'2" senior from Easley. That's the home of the Green Wave in the upstate of South Carolina, Pickens County. Comes in. He probably remembers Alston Anderson, the junior, who played at Wren. Jenkins able to throw in the three-pointer. Jenkins with 5 points, 34-13. That one partially blocked by Jordan Downing on that effort by Noah Smith. That's just athleticism there. Looking to see Marcus Terry attack the defense and attack those defending guards here this year, because he can do it. And he's going to need to do it in conference play. This conference is going to be strong. I think the strongest this conference, potentially the strongest that this conference has seen from top to bottom. There's a lot of good basketball to be played this year. Will Truss blocks it from behind, and then a late whistle. Not Will Truss, I mean. Yeah, it is Will Truss, I mean. He almost dared him to take it, and then he finally did, but it was a little late after Will Truss was able to block him from the backside. First foul on Truss, who got into foul trouble against Duke to open up the season. Nice stroke by John Reese. 36-14 with 4:05 remaining first half. And Reese knocks 2 out of 2 down. Downing. Again looking to establish Will Truss. Downing, nice look to Drew. Baseline left, no. And Will Truss able to keep that alive with an offensive board. Downing is open. He'll take it. He'll miss it off of the back of the rim. And Jones will clear. It was a good look. You take that all day long. Long three-pointer, no. Downing. The outlet to Terry. The skip, open, Jenkins, 3-ball, no. Downing chases it down as Jones was unable to get it. Skip it to Terry, give it to Jenkins in the jump circle, and they'll set their half-court offense with 25 seconds left on the shot clock. There's Truss, the left-hand turnaround, yes. 10 for Will Truss. Truss a perfect 5 from 5 from the field. And Jenkins actually making Turner think about that layup. He forced Turner to adjust it, and that was good on-ball defense. Downing, that's downtown, and that's string music. He can play violin, viola, cello, bass, anything with a string, he can get it done. He buries that one again. Downing with 3 3-point field goals, and he has 13. Truss with some defense there, and it goes out of bounds to the Bruins. Media timeout on the floor, 2:14 remaining. PC getting ready to roll, 41-15.
From the high fives to family times, the friendly game to the diehards all the way. Whether you're the player on the field, fan in the stand, or the coach that never quits. One thing is for certain, this football season, relax. You're with Founders.
Let your inner desire direct you to a delectable $1 deal of outright unequivocal delight. Because any size icy cold Coca-Cola, soft drink, or sweet tea is just $1. The simple joy of pursuing happiness.
Fans, what's better than showing and cheering on your Presbyterian College Blue Hose to victory? Perhaps a trip to the beach. Well, now you can have both. The 2015 Visit MyrtleBeach.com Big South Basketball Championship will be played in beautiful Myrtle Beach, South Carolina from March 3rd through the 8th. Contact Presbyterian College's ticket office and Sherry Medlin, or visit BigSouthSports.com for more information, and we'll see you at the beach. And as I mentioned, it's going to be wide open this year, no doubt about it. There's Arroyo Felix, Bell and Truss, Marcus Terry, Jenkins. Downing has one of the smoothest, prettiest jump shots in collegiate basketball. 41-15. Inbound to Smith. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Down to 8 seconds now. Jake Campbell in there and hitting it with 1 second left. And Sean Best. Nice pass inside. Jake with the turnaround, and he'll shoot a pair.
Bob Jones foul on number 32, Sean Best.
Best, who just hit that field goal for the Bruins on the hack.
Line, number 44, Jake Campbell.
His second. Jake Campbell to shoot a pair. Jenkins will exit as Bell will return. Terry remains in the ball game for Presbyterian. Downing, Drew, and Campbell with one more free throw. And there it is. (42-17), just inside of 90 seconds remaining first half. This is what Jake Campbell does well. He defends the block. And that was a good job there. Terry is blocked. That was excellent defense by Sean Best, and he got all ball. 60 seconds remaining. Campbell denying that opportunity for Sean Best. And there's the left, or the, nope, that foul's on Terry. That's his first foul. And team foul number 4. Well, got caught on the switch there, but Jake Campbell able to get out on the shooter best, and he does score. They got caught on that switch there on the right corner. And now Presbyterian will hold for the last shot. We'll keep it here after the teams go in at halftime. I'll share some numbers with you. The State Farm halftime report as Jordan Downing hits. And then I'll rejoin you about 4 minutes left to set the table for the second half. At half, it's 45-19, and Coach Greg Nybert happy to see his effort, or to see the effort of his team. Taking a look at the numbers, Presbyterian College shooting at 58%, Bob Jones at 38%. Three-point field goals saw PC shooting at 14% for the Bruins. Perfect 4 for 4. Bob Jones from the line, PC 4 of 5. Presbyterian had 0 turnovers early, then caught 3 of them as you take a look at the stats as I read them to you. Picked up 3 almost in a row, but then has been silent since. 10 turnovers by Bob Jones. That equated to 15 Presbyterian College points, 17 boards for Presbyterian to 9 of Bob Jones. Defensive, out of those 17, 12, 5 offensive boards, equated to 6 second chance points for Presbyterian. Bench scoring, 8-4 in favor of PC. Down in the paint, that's a dominant number, 26-2 down on the front line in the paint for Presbyterian College. Each team with a block. Bob Jones with 1 more steal than PC, 3-2, but PC assists looking good, 10-3 there. Now taking a look at the leading scorers, Turner for the Bruins, leading in that department with 11. 4 people in scoring. Best with 4, followed by 2 by Reese and 2 by Riddle. 2 players in double figures. Will Truss on the blocks, 5 out of 5 from the field, perfect 100% with 10. Jordan Downing, 6 out of 11. 4 out of 8 from behind the arc, has 18. Arroyo Felix with 4. Terry with 5. One of those field goals was a tray, and Campbell was able to hit his second free throw. So we're at intermission here in Clinton. Presbyterian College 45 to Bob Jones 19. We'll be back about the 4-minute mark and set the table for the second half here on the Big South Network presented by State Farm.
How did I win that new account? I started by making myself at home while I checked in with the office. And after grabbing breakfast, I got some last-minute advice from my boss. It made all the difference.
Great endings begin here. That's why at Choice Hotels, we give you cozy rooms, free breakfast, and right now up to 20% off when you book direct at choicehotels.com.
Don't put miles on your vehicle driving to games. Triangle Rent-A-Car offers unlimited mileage for trips in or out of state. So visit your nearest Triangle Rent-A-Car location and check out the new 2014 fleet of vehicles. Everything from compacts and convertibles to SUVs and moving trucks. Ask for the Triangle Rent-A-Car Fan Van to get 7, 12, or 15 fans to a game in style. Or ask about our fleet of luxury vehicles featuring leather, navigation, and video systems. Visit TriangleRentAcar.com today.
Hello, beautiful. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Hi, Anthony. How much does my discount double check save me?
About $150.
Done.
I don't have State Farm, but insurance, find me money.
I got you $1. Oh, you almost had it. You gotta be quicker than that.
Having insurance isn't the same as having State Farm. There to help you with unexpected savings. That's getting to a better state.
See your local State Farm agent to help you with unexpected savings.
Hi, this is Harold Nichols, head coach of your Presbyterian College Blue Hose. Are you looking for extra money this season? Why don't you do what I did and call Matt Davis State Farm Insurance for a free discount double check that could save you hundreds of dollars on your car insurance. Matt Davis State Farm Insurance knows that being there means helping you fans keep more of your money in your pocket. Why not call Matt Davis at State Farm Insurance on South Broad Street in Clinton at 833-5036. That's 833-5036. Like a good neighbor, Matt Davis and State Farm Insurance is there.
We're fighting cancer with caring, with technology, with knowledge. And now, with the Hollings Clinical Trial Network at the Medical University of South Carolina. Together, we're bringing more advanced cancer care close to home. Self Regional Healthcare Cancer Center. We bring advanced care closer.
You'll find them inside each huddle, on every sideline, in every classroom, on each campus, from our neighborhoods to the corner office. Student athletes from the Big South Conference, serving in roles they've trained for all their lives. Leaders. The Big South Conference, developing leaders through athletics. Learn more at BigSouthSports.com.
There's an amazing place where vacation memories are made and shared over and over again. Where new experiences never disappoint and where the only thing better than visiting is coming back again. Book your next vacation at visitmyrtlebeach.com and discover amazing values on area accommodations and fun-filled attractions. There's never been a better time to visit Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, where spending quality time together has never felt so good.
And it's game on, 4th and 18. Friends rushing the party in under an hour. Supermom's headed for the snack aisle. Ooh, this one's a scramble. It's all come down to this. Look at that air. She's got it. And there's that signature double pour. Crisp chips, crunchy pretzels. This crowd's gone crazy.
We did it, honey. Best party ever.
Yeah, we did it.
Let's go for the glory.
We welcome you back to the Templeton Center, getting ready to start the second half of play. I'm Eric Thacker. Presbyterian pulled away late in the first half, 45-19. And let's see if Greg Nybert keeps his foot on the gas. Taking a look at collegiate football action. Top 25, Ole Miss has Mississippi State on the ropes, although that game only at the half, 7-3. Florida State in another struggle against the Gators, 21-16. That game also at the half. Michigan State taking on Penn State at Beaver Stadium. Folks, that's a tough place to play. Just ask Ohio State about that. Penn State gets pumped up for 3 teams at home, Ohio State, Michigan State, and Michigan. And the Spartans on top by 10, 13-3. And the battle for the Big Ten Western Division sees Minnesota at the half over Wisconsin, 17-13, with their, at least I have not checked the game except for the scores, but I remember them saying that they're starting running back out of the game. So you would think Wisconsin would have the advantage there as you take a look at some of the highlights. Will Truss down low with the double hand slam. And then defensively, Presbyterian College able to get it and finish with some tip-ins. Jordan Downing does what he does so well, being able to hit those outside shots. And Marcus Terry letting that right hand fall. He knew that one was drained. And some shots by Bob Jones and Kyle Turner going up and in. And then there was the nice look to Withers. And then that's just tough. That's hard to stop there when you get that senior from Alabama down there on the blocks. Another good defensive end to stop, and then a layup by Jordan Downing. Arroyo Felix, Downing with another outside shot. And then the whistle and the foul. And the finish, Marcus Terry with the soft finger roll there. As you continue to see some of the first half highlights. I'll look back at scores again. Baylor over Texas Tech, 28-17. Kansas State, ranked 12th, is 24-6. Earlier action, Clemson really dominated South Carolina. Clemson's defensive front really showed well, 35-17, as the Gamecocks unable to make it 6 in a row. We told you earlier the Buckeyes actually were in a tussle against Michigan, actually was behind at one point, was able to take the lead, and then finished 42-28 as they rolled. But J.T. Barrett out for the season more than likely. Georgia Tech kicks a 52-yard field goal to tie Georgia, then comes back, or was it 54? May have been 54. And then came back to win despite Georgia blocking the extra point. Georgia unable to score on fourth down. And then Kentucky and Louisville got into a scrap before the game started, but sees the ACC taking care of the SEC 44-40, Louisville over Kentucky. The big one tonight, the Iron Bowl, Auburn and Alabama. You know about kick to 6 last year. Alabama at home definitely wants to repay that. Auburn wants to play spoiler. No chance for the Tigers to get into the Final Four. You know what, folks? There is a chance that the SEC may not have anybody in that Final Four. Auburn defeats Alabama. Ole Miss defeats Mississippi State. Missouri beats whoever, wins the West. There you go. This thing could be wide open. So now Presbyterian College will now work to the basket to our right. A lot of good football here as we wind down the gridiron season. How about Presbyterian 6-5, the best season in their Division I era. Downing wants to make a statement, as he does early, with that 2-point field goal, his right foot just inside of the line. Yeah, Truss made him alter that little floater. Turner was like a little deep. Here comes Bell to Downing. Truss on top. Over to Marcus Terry. This is the starting 5 originally for Presbyterian. Dribble drive, kick out, and a charge by Terry. The one thing he will do at times when he dribble drives is, he not under very good control consistently. Sometimes he gets out of control, and that's when that happens. So for Marcus Terry, that's his second foul. Team foul number 1. Full court. Okay, telling Marcus Terry, easy, easy, working against Riddle. So talking to Terry to say, hey, can't be too physical with him before the ball was inbounded. Good to see the referee talking to the young players and letting them know that that may be a little bit too physical. And Terry with his third foul now. And a little bit frustrated. And Greg Nybert will go to the bench with Austin Anderson, I'm sure. Yep. So here comes Austin Anderson in for Terry. Arroyo Felix in for Presbyterian. Or actually, he was already in. That's something you don't see from a gentleman that's a little shorter than Will, although they do list him at 6'9", but unable to get it as Will Truss. Some good defense there. Now Will Truss going to try to answer. He'll put the ball on the floor, spin move, and it's stolen away by Holden. And Truss tried to do a little bit too much on the block, and then losing the ball out of bounds in front of head coach Neil Ring are the Bruins. 18:23 left here in Clinton, 47-19 Presbyterian. And a whistle on Marshall Riddle, his third.
Foul on number 22, Marshall Riddle. His third, team first.
And that is the first team foul on the Bruins here in the second half. Good kick out and a good three by Austin Anderson. The assist, that's the 11th assist by Presbyterian. And Austin Anderson's first field goal, 50-19. Did not contest the shooter. It may be high, but it goes in. Turner with 13, or 14 points rather, with that field goal. Downing, look at that. You almost get the feeling that if Greg Nybert wanted to give him the green light to shoot at will, that he could pop well over 30 this afternoon.
Easy substitution, number 34, Ed Drew.
Ed Drew will come in for Arroyo Felix. And Camden Jones will inbound for Bob Jones. Another attempt, that one off of the front of the rim. Bell, Truss, Downing, again. Downing with 6 3-pointers, and Neil Ring has seen enough of 21 throwing it in. It's immediate timeout, 16:43 left. And Jordan Downing knocking it down, 56-22 Presbyterian.
This Big South Network broadcast is brought to you by Hardee's, eat like you mean it. Sunbelt Rentals, get it done, rent it now. Choice Hotels, make Choice Hotels a part of your game plan. And Utz Snacks, get snacking.
You'll find them inside each huddle, on every sideline, in every classroom, on each campus, from our neighborhoods to the corner office. Student athletes from the Big South Conference, serving in roles they've trained for all their lives. Leaders. The Big South Conference, developing leaders through athletics. Learn more at BigSouthSports.com.
We welcome you back to the Templeton Center, the home of Presbyterian College, and the Big South Network, presented by State Farm. Wednesday, we'll see the Blue Hose take on the Terriers of Wofford. Wofford, part of the Southern Conference. Jordan Downing on the bench, very calm, as well as that stroke, very calm and smooth. And he'll return on the floor with Bell, Drew, Truss, and Anderson. Jones, Riddle, Turner, Best, and Holden on the floor for the Bruins of Bob Jones University. And Austin Anderson thought he had all ball, got him on the hand.
PC foul number 4, Austin Anderson, his first.
That is Austin's first foul. And team foul number 3. In the act of shooting, so the front end rattles in for Marshall Riddle. And that one misses. And Ed Drew will clear. There's only one senior on this team for Neil Ring, that Camden Jones. Freshman, sophomore, a couple of juniors, so this is a young Bruin team. That one a little short. Good bounce pass to Bell from Downing. Good assist night for Presbyterian College. Bell's first field goal. (58-23). (12 assists for Presbyterian, 4 for Bob Jones. Good contest by Bell. Look at Downing in that long outlet, and Truss unable to squeeze it. And Jordan Downing just went, that was a great lead pass. Media timeout on the floor. Presbyterian continues to roll 58-23 here on the Big South Network, presented by State Farm.
Introducing the Mile High Bacon Thick Burger, only at Hardee's.
Does it make a difference if a biscuit is baked fresh 18 days ago or baked fresh 18 minutes ago? We think so.
The double-loaded omelet biscuit, new at Hardee's.
There's an amazing place where family vacation memories are made and shared over and over again, where new experiences never disappoint, and where the only thing better than visiting is coming back again. Book your family vacation at visitmyrtlebeach.com and discover amazing values on area accommodations and family-friendly attractions. There's never been a better time to visit Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, where family time has never been so much fun.
We welcome you back to Presbyterian College, part of the Big South Conference. This reminder, the Big South would like to remind you about BigSouthSports.com. That is the source for all of your conference information, news, results, and so much more, plus video on the Big South Network, presented by State Farm, now with all streamed events free and available on your mobile devices. All this and more at BigSouthSports.com. Presbyterian College increasing their shooting percentage, now at 62%. Van saying for PC, don't let up, don't let up. As PC will pick up some pressure here in the Bruin backcourt. 15-10 remaining. Matchup zone by Presbyterian as they get out of their man-to-man. They actually did that a while ago. Good contest on that shot by Will Truss to get out on the shooter. Drew able to keep it for PC on the alternating possession. No, it will be Bob Jones basketball. My bad. Six seconds on the shot clock, and that was a nice inbound and a little bit of a dribble by Ray Holden. His first field goal this afternoon. Marshall with the assist on that inbound. A nice little crossover by Downing. Able to get his own miss and then gets the backboard. He uses the backboard as well as anybody in the conference via the jumper. Downing now with 28. Will he break the points he set against UNC Greensboro? There's an open three, non-contest, but spins out. Downing, outlet Bell. Wait, that was a heck of a play by Bell to weigh it up. Look at Will Truss driving with the basketball. Bell's momentum going in to the front court. His athleticism able to keep him back on the heels to avoid that foul. 62-25. So Greg Nybert showing some different defenses here, working on that. Open three ball. He will not like the fact that it wasn't contested. Truss with the rebound. Downing, that one in and out, and then over the back of Will Truss goes Noah Smith, number 23.
PC foul on number 15, Will Truss, his second.
Oh no, they call that offensive foul on Will Truss.
Substitution, number 44.
His second foul, team foul number 4. So Downing comes out, Arroyo Felix comes in, Jake Campbell comes in, and so does Jaron Withers comes in for Presbyterian. And Austin Anderson and Bell in the backcourt now. So Arroyo, Campbell, and Withers on the front line for Presbyterian. Long three ball. And an offensive and too quick of a putback for Kyle Turner. Anderson tried to be sneaky with that no-look pass to Arroyo Felix, and Arroyo says, my bad, I should have had my eyes open. And Anderson said, yep.
Bob Jones substitution, number 15.
Cooper George from Woodruff, freshman at 6'3", comes in for the Bruins. He'll be picked up by Anderson. And PC will now pick up at half court. Again in the matchup. Defending the whole floor. Turner going to try to work against Campbell. Good luck with that. Go outside. Getting his own miss. Pulls up from the elbow. That one too strong. Withers taps it. And then Bell comes up with it. 3-on-3. Good bounce pass to Austin Anderson, and he'll draw the foul on Noah Smith.
Bob Jones foul on number 5, Camden Jones.
Or Camden Jones, rather.
Team second. At the line, number 4, Austin Anderson.
So Anderson to shoot a pair. With the clock stopped at 12:10. Left-hander front end, good. 9 different Blue Hose has scored in this one, as Anderson knocks that one down. 64-25, and almost a steal by Jaron Withers, the freshman out of Winston-Salem, North Carolina. Camden Jones will inbound to Cooper George. What's the call? Don't know what was that about? Oh, shot clock maybe? Well, just Withers was daring him to shoot it. Good hands by Anderson, out of bounds. 21 seconds remaining. Immediate timeout on the floor. 11:55 remaining. PC running away with this one, 64-25.
We're fighting cancer with caring, with technology, with knowledge. And now, with the Hollings Clinical Trial Network at the Medical University of South Carolina. Together, we're bringing more advanced cancer care close to home. Self Regional Healthcare Cancer Center. We bring advanced care closer.
Let's go! Oh yeah! Reach for the sky. We go!
As you set your financial game plan, we'll be with you every play. Relax. You're with Founders.
We welcome you back to the Templeton Center here on the campus of Presbyterian College, 64-25. We were going through the scores in college football. Going to recheck them here momentarily for you. Big news is JT Barrett, broken ankle for the Buckeyes. Will have surgery in the AM. Just got that text from Rhonda. Is watching that closely. Thank you. And boy, what a shame that is for JT Barrett, redshirt freshman who came in for Braxton Miller after losing Braxton Miller a couple weeks before the season started. And 3 ball on the way, and that's an air ball. And was that last touch by Bell? No, and it'll go out of bounds to Presbyterian. 7-3 with 12:43 left in the third quarter. Ole Miss over Mississippi State, 21-16, 11:28 in the third. Sees the Seminoles on top of the Gators. Michigan State now over Penn State, 20-3 in the third. And with 9:19 left, Minnesota still leading the Gophers, 17-13. Baylor 28-17 on Texas Tech. Kansas State killing Kansas 31-6. Austin Anderson. He can knock down that shot. Now that's the thing. Austin Anderson's going to be asked to shoot more this year because he does have a nice shot from the outside, and at times if we get zoned up, he's going to have to be asked to hit that shot or come off a screen. Withers had position but unable to snare it. Jake Campbell on the defense. Nice. Good defense, but unable to secure the basketball as his arms went straight up. 67-25, 10:50 remaining. Everyone that's healthy will probably play in this one. Long outlet to Arroyo Felix, softly rolls it in. 8 points for the freshman. And just Bob Jones just overmatched here. Nothing against Neil Ring, but you know, this is Division II and Division I. And Withers able to poke that out. I don't even know if he knew he stole it. He knocked it out, and then Arroyo Felix up with it. Bell lobs it into Campbell. Campbell turns around and is fouled, and he'll shoot a pair. I think that's a mismatch with Kyle Turner at 6'7" against Campbell at 7 feet. Campbell improving offensively, showing us a little bit better footwork down on the block. Campbell 1 out of 2 from the line today. And hits the bottom of the net there.
PC substitution number 22, Janelle Jenkins.
Janelle Jenkins will come in for Bell. Campbell with that deep knee bend, now 3 out of 4. (71-25). Greg Nybert's going to coach his men hard defensively all the way through. Can't relax here. Jake there on another good denial. I mean, that's just length. You put those long arms up. Jenkins, a little spin there to get away from Riddle. Anderson from the foul line. No, Jake Campbell almost had it. And they're going to call him for the foul. Or are they calling it on Kyle Turner? Yeah, Kyle Turner gets hit with his second foul. And the second team foul. So Campbell getting some good minutes here. Arroyo Felix will attack. And is blocked. That's an excellent block by Kyle Turner. And here come the Bruins. They'll attack on the offensive end, but Withers will clear it. Too strong by Riddle. Janelle Jenkins, too shallow on that layup. So transition back and forth we go. And Austin Anderson probably got away. He was moving backwards and contacted him a little bit. So now PC, I think, will slow it up here at the 8:54 mark and set their half-court offense. 71-25 PC. And the foul on Holden.
Number 3, Ray Holden. His second, team fifth.
And that is the second foul on Holden, team foul number 5. I may have said team foul number 2 earlier, but it was 4th foul then. Corey Turner will come in for Noah Smith. Turner out of Sugar Hill, Georgia. Anderson inbounds to Jenkins. Anderson knew he was going to shoot that when he came around. He knew he was firing that when he came around to get it. 3 3-pointers for Austin. And PC trying to hit the 50-point lead mark. And Jake on the foul. That is the first foul on Campbell.
Number 44, Jake Campbell.
No, that is his first. Team foul number 5. Hitting the rim a couple of times. Withers is going to push 2-on-2 and fights through the defense and is able to roll that one in. And PC by 51. Stolen. And here comes Anderson. Jake working down on the block. He wants to get a bucket underneath. 19 seconds on the shot clock. Anderson got a little push in the back, but able to knock that one down. And Austin Anderson in double figures with 13. 3 Blue Hose in double figures. Well, Jake blocked out so far that no one could get it, and that left an open 3 ball. Up and in by Marshall Riddle. 78-28, inside of 7 minutes now. Mississippi State takes the lead on Ole Miss 9-7. Austin Anderson knocks down another tray. He's trying to chase Jordan. Jordan with 6, Austin with 5. All of his points coming in that second half. Austin Anderson with 16. Campbell, the foul, and Kyle Turner rolled right around his hip. So that's the second foul on the center from Centerville, Ohio. And the Bruins will shoot the 3-point play when we return. 81-30, PC has this one in hand.
I'm Chip Cooper, and this is Burt Fields. The savings are just a short drive away at Cooper Motor Company in Clinton.
Chrysler and Dodge make the #1 minivan in the country. You can save up to $7,500 on a new one at Cooper Motor Company.
And have you seen the all-new 2013 Dodge Dart? With an impressive 40 miles per gallon and more features than we can cover.
That's why, come take a test drive and get a chance to win $5,000 cash.
That's $5,000. Click, call, or step inside. If you can't trade with Cooper, you just can't trade.
What's special about Fats to me is the fact that we have so much passion. We just take a lot of pride in what we do and deliver to our guests every single day. When it comes to our buildings, when it comes to our food, our ingredients, we have competitive pricing. We offer value. We bring it every day. Why would I go to the competition and play in the minor leagues when I can play in the big leagues at Fats?
Hello, beautiful. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Hi, Anthony. How much did my discount double check save me?
About $150.
Done.
I don't have State Farm, but insurance, find me money.
I got you $1. Oh, you almost had it. You gotta be quicker than that.
Having insurance isn't the same as having State Farm. There to help you with unexpected savings. That's getting to a better state.
See your local State Farm agent to help you with unexpected savings.
Presbyterian College shooting still red hot at 62%. Bob Jones at 24%. 13 turnovers by the Bruins, 7 on the Blue Hose. And heating it up here in the second half, Austin Anderson. All 16 of his points coming in the second half, and he'll get a break as Stephen Osu will come in for Presbyterian, and Will Adams both come in for the first time for the Blue Hose, and Withers Bell and Ed Drew will come in. And Ed Drew will come in for Arroyo Felix, and that one off of the back of the rim, no. Man-to-man defense by Bob Jones, working on this new lineup for Presbyterian. Will Adams handles the ball well. Up and under, no. Inside of 6 minutes now, 81-30. Skip pass outside. This is Robert Horn, number 12 that's in there. And that's Marshall Riddle, his second three-pointer. Riddle with 9. 2 threes, a deuce, and a free throw. 5:30 left, 81-33. Bell to Arroyo Felix, and can't get the bank, but is able to maintain possession rather. So Bell is able to fight off that defense and gets it to Will Adams. Adams will attack Arroyo Felix on that left block. Traveling on the freshman.
PC substitutions, number 34, Ed Drew, and number 22.
So Ed Drew will come in for Jenkins. So the front line now, Withers, Osu, and Drew. The backcourt, Jenkins and Will Adams. 81-33, Presbyterian now inside of 5 minutes. Here at the Templeton Center. At the right elbow, Turner. I've said it, the high arcing shot, but no, make no mistake about it, he can score. And he has 15, or 18 rather. Team's best for the Bruins. "13 seconds on the shot clock. PC's Withers. Will Adams for 3, short. But Ed Drew with the left-hand slam. Oh, right in the face of Sean Best. The sophomore from Suffolk, Virginia. Wow. His first field goal. And it was a violent one.
PC foul on number 0, Jared
And
Withers.
foul on Jared Withers on the block.
At the line, number 12,
And that's going to be 1-1 now for Robert Horn, who came in just couple minutes ago, the freshman from Maple Grove, Minnesota. That's way up north. And friendly bounce. And he makes 2 out of 2. Full court pressure. Score updates here on the next dead ball and what's happening in college football. Big games on the slate as we speak. Other big games tonight. Withers for 3. Off of the rim. If he would have followed his shot, he would have had the board. So I try to tell these young people, don't look at it, look pretty, as Ed Drew is fouled from behind, fighting for the ball. This is our final media timeout. When we come back, we will award our Hardee's Star of the Game. I think you may know who that is. I know I do. 83-37 PC.
Hello, beautiful. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Hi, Anthony. How much did my discount double check save me?
About $150.
Done.
I don't have State Farm, but insurance, find me money.
I got you $1. Oh, you almost had it. You gotta be quicker than that.
Having insurance isn't the same as having State Farm. There to help you with unexpected savings. That's getting to a better state.
See your local State Farm agent to help you with unexpected savings.
This Big South Network broadcast is brought to you by Hardee's. Eat like you mean it. Sunbelt Rentals. Get it done. Rent it now. Choice Hotels. Make Choice Hotels a part of your game plan. And Utz Snacks. Get snacking.
And we thank all of the sponsors of the Big South Network, including Utz Potato Chips, our newest sponsor this year. Glad to have them along as part of the Big South family. And now time to award our Hardee's Star of the Game, and no question about it, it is Jordan Downing. And you can't get him, we can't see him because the team is huddled around number 21, Jordan Downing, this afternoon with 28 points, 10 out of 18 shooting, 6 of 11 from behind the arc, 2 for 2 from the stripe, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, and no fouls on Jordan Downing. Our Hardee's Star, there he is, our star player of the game. So Steve Osu, along with Withers, Jenkins, Ed Drew, and Will Adams on the floor. Jenkins is going to push Osu on the block, and he's fouled from behind, or did it go out of bounds? It went out of bounds. Drew will give it to Adams. Steve tied up from underneath, and a whistle on Bob Jones defensively. And this one probably going against Kyle Turner. That'll be his third. So Osu to shoot a pair. And here comes Charlie Inkland. Always gets a hand when he comes in because Charlie Inkland represents the last man for Presbyterian College. He is a walk-on, played at Dorman High School, leads the team in grade point average. Osu up and in on that front end. Charlie had a nice career at Dorman, getting it done in the classroom for PC, and loves being part of this basketball team, and Greg Nybert loves having him. Osu not able to get that one, but Ed Drew keeps it alive. And loose ball, Will Adams. Inkland. Nice look inside. That's an assist and a reverse layup by Ed Drew. So PC now up by 49, 86-37. Score updates coming. College football, big games going on. We'll give it to you next. Whistle. 3 ball on the way is a little deep, and Osu with the rebound, fighting to keep it. And the foul's going to be on number 32. That is Sean Best, and we'll come back and shoot free throws for Steve Osu. Now let me give you some of those score updates for you. Mississippi State now trailing Ole Miss 14-10. Florida State, like they've been every single Saturday it seems, in a dogfight with the Gators, up by 2, 21-19. Michigan State on top by 17 over Penn State. And Wisconsin, a narrow 3-point lead over Minnesota. That one late in the third quarter as Stephen Osu rattles that one in. Osu with 2, looking to get his third point. And rattles out. Withers able to keep it alive. Charlie Inkland scores. Then everybody, well, Will Adams still needs to score. Will Adams and Inkland, the ones that are able to play and not injured. So now Inkland will inbound with 2:42 remaining. I always like to see that everybody dressed gets a chance to score. Drew. To Osu, the jumper is short. But keeping it alive and then anticipating that Inkland was going to be over on that side of the court. That was good hustle by Ed Drew, and it's out of bounds to Bob Jones. This reminder, Greg Nybert, the head man of Presbyterian College basketball, will join me right after the basketball game that sees PC up by 50, 87-37. Riddle to Robert Horn. Over Stephen Osu, no. Withers still wanting to push it. Now he's going to reverse. Gets a pick by Osu. He'll drive the lane. Leaner, no. Osu with the rebound. Still battling, and he's fouled as John Reese got him on the arm. So Osu getting many trips to the charity stripe here in the last couple of minutes.
At the line, number 12, Stephen Osu.
Again, Wednesday, Presbyterian College to tangle with the Terriers of Wofford College. That'll be a big-time ball game there. Another battle between the Big South and the SoCon. Osu, good delivery there. So all 3 of the centers got in this one. Jake Campbell had some good minutes. And that one unable to drop back through. Osu with 3. Jake Campbell with 3. And that out of bounds stays with Bob Jones. Will Truss, the leading center, with 12. So 18 points from the guys on the block. Nice hands by Steve Osu as he pokes that away, and Withers comes up with it. Will Adams. And Charlie Inkland. Charlie wanting to score with that left-handed hook, unable to convert. Can't blame him for wanting to fire that up. PC with this one in hand. Open three ball on the way is a little deep. Couple of opportunities missed. Here comes Inkland. Tried to feed Ed Drew and then was stolen away by Turner. And a little right-handed flip underneath the basket with 68 seconds remaining. Is Riddle. And here comes Will Adams inside of 1 minute now.
1 minute remaining.
Again, we'll have Greg Nybert right after this one. Inkland. Oh, unable to get the layup. The jump hook by Osuno out of bounds to Bob Jones. And the fans were like, oh, they wanted young Charlie to get that field goal. .30-second shot clock, 39 seconds. 30 seconds game clock. Sorry, folks. There's 30 seconds on the game clock now, 20 seconds on the shot clock. Now the shot clock's turned off down to 25. Inkland with the basketball. And boy, you can hear that smacking from Horn on him. Inkland could get a free throw and a 1-and-1. It'll get him in there. And PC's just going to hold the ball and not look for any offense here. Ed Drew's just going to probably dribble it out. And Presbyterian College, with the fans on vacation for the early holidays, came out to root PC on. Your final score, 88-39. And we're going to take a timeout. We'll come back with that man right there, Greg Nybert. And we'll talk to him about this victory and look ahead to Wofford on Wednesday. We'll be back with the coach right after this timeout. Your final score once again, PC 88, Bob Jones 39. We welcome you back to the Templeton Center. Coach, congratulations on a nice win. Everybody had good minutes. Austin Anderson, all of his points came in the second half. He was trying to chase Jordan Downing, who was the Hardy star of the game.
Well, he really well. Jordan took some great shots. We screened for him. He got open. So proud of Austin. Hitting the shots that he did, and he really needed that, but he was shooting the lights out in practice. Will Truss, it was a really very proud of our team. They did put two good games of defense together, and now we've got to be ready to go for Wofford on Wednesday at Wofford, which is haven't played in 20-some years. So we're really excited about renewing that rivalry, and they got one of their best teams ever, an NCAA tournament team. So we've really got to be ready to go on the road.
Is that why we've seen different defenses from you in this game, getting ready for Wofford?
Well, we got to get ready to play both defenses, no matter who it is. But hopefully we'll get ready to do that on Wednesday and play both man-to-man and zone, and we've got to really be ready to go.
It's a short trip, isn't it, Greg, for the PC fans from around here to get down there?
Yeah, we need everybody there, and 30 minutes away, and renewing that rivalry, which is big, and hopefully we can get a great turnout.
All righty, Greg Nybert, thank you for joining us. I know you want to get in and talk to your young men. We'll see you Wednesday.
All right, thanks a lot, Eric.
All righty, Coach Greg Nybert, victorious this afternoon. Your final score, 88-39. The Wofford Terriers and his Blue Hose Wednesday at Wofford, and we will have them on the radio on the Voice of the Blue Hose, Sunny 103.5 FM. So until then, have a wonderful rest of your weekend. 88-39, PC big over Bob Jones. Good night, everybody.